All right. All praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostle elders in New York. GMS. The apostle elders, And salutations to you all around the world that's teaching the truth. My name is Maya Ka'ala Bungad with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. All right, so let me show this disclaimer right here. And, all right, so I'm talking about this guy on the Murphy show. And, he think he Mr. Know-It-All and everything. He got one video scoffing at the so-called, that the fact that so-called Negroes in America are the Israelites and Native Americans, we don't know both on the same group of people. So-called Native Americans come in varieties of color from charcoal, dark brown, so-called blackity black, and to very light, very fair color, with different hair textures and nose features and stuff. But I'm gonna get on with this Olmec video, all right, and just show how he fell upon his own sword in this video. All right, so again, I did all this clip, done all the music in this clip, and also this clip on YouTube that I own. I'm just using it for edification reasons. You can see right here. All right, Section 107 per app provide a statutory framework for determining where something is a fair use and identify certain type of uses such as criticism, comment. News report teaches scholarship research examples of activities that may qualify fair use. All right, so again, I'm just using this for commenting and also teaching. All right. All right, so let's go. What's this?
That the Olmec heads look like black Africans or something like that. Because if we're going to go with that law.
Now, we at GMS teach that the Olmecs were Canaanites, Phoenicians. All right, and you think about it. All right, we don't believe they are people. Most brothers here at GMS and other camps. If you think about it, what happened to their helmet technology? How come it didn't pass on to the Maya, the Aztec, etc.? I mean, come on, man. And then, what's the records of they and almost not even their real names, man. That's a name that other groups gave them, that, man. All right, but let's continue. So, all right.
I could actually argue these are Asian people.
These are the Canaanites that had a joint, basically an agreement between King Solomon and King Hiram the Canaanite. Right, they came over here and they grabbed some resources, carried back over there. One resource was a peak of turkey. When the peacock was really a turkey, man. They brought over the other resource, wood, gold, monkey, all that stuff, man. All right, Ophir in the Bible. All right, but let's continue.
Because if you look at the facial features of Cambodians, they look very similar to those Olmec heads.
You messed up, buddy. All right, because the Khmer, the Negritos, those are people, man. The Negritos, Olmecs, Jakes. And they got conquered by the Chinese. They got conquered by the Japanese. They got conquered by the French. All right, that's why you see you go to California, they're in the ghettos. They some of the curses, man. And Esau don't like them. Why? Because Esau know they Negroes. They have Negro descent. All right. Also, they was enslaved. All right, Negritos of Asia, Negritos in the Philippines. Now, I heard Cambodia is very too, which I don't doubt. A long time ago, man told me that they had them Esau had them on a slave plantation down south cooking, which I believe because I found evidence of some slaves from the Philippines. They was listed as Negroes, black, so because they were Negritos. Matter of fact, it's a book I did a video on my Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. It's called Asian Slaves in Colonial Mexico. And it tell you how the Negritos and the Moros for the Philippines were brought here to America. So it's not that far-fetched that some of the Khmer or so-called Cambodians came over here. All right. And they, again, they messed with the Chinese, and then they messed with the Japanese, they messed with the French. That's why they light-skinned today. All right. Now watch this. I'm going to play this clip. Oh, man. I hate when it does that. I was doing something foolish. It'll come back on. All right, now watch what you say. Watch this. Again, I do not own this music or this clip is for teaching and commenting and research. All right, now watch this. Now watch what the locals say.
What happened to the old Khmers? Did they die or did they just leave? Did they just leave? The old Khmers, the ones with like my complexion, did they leave or what happened? Did they say what happened?
All right, now watch he say the guy, he scoffed and said, "Oh, they look like Cambodians," but he don't know the original Cambodian was Negroes. All right, now watch this this Cambodian say. All right,
To them? Did they die? The old Khmers, that with the woolly hair, the big ones from Khmer. What happened to them? Did they die, or did they just leave? The old Khmers. Your old Khmers. You said they look like my complexion. What happened to them? Did they leave? They die? They get killed?
They die.
They die.
Yeah, during the Pol Pot war.
Oh, killed in the Pol Pot war.
Yeah, there are a lot of the girls from the China.
Oh,
The China is the white color.
yes.
Yeah.
A lot.
And the Khmer people have married with the girl of the China.
Ah,
So now the most people are the white color.
Or like-
the people are the black color.
right. Just a little bit of them, but most of them died
Yeah, died during the war.
during the war. Wow.
so you heard out of his own mouth, he said they married that's how they get light skin, and they married with the Chinese women, and a lot of them died. A lot of the rest of them died in the war. All right, you read that book, African Prince in Asia. A lot of them got carried on a slave book. Nobody know where they went, So, all right, So, all right. There's another video, another man saying the same thing too. Another Cambodian that's on here. All right. So he fell upon the sword by saying, "Oh, they look Cambodian." No, the original Cambodian. The Cambodians are nigger descent. That's why you see them That's why you see them in the ghettos. They're rappers, stupid young. All those Cambodian Crips say a lot of them jakes, man. All right, speckled birds. All right, but they still Israelites because you are the seed of your father. And then you Deuteronomy chapter 28, read 28, 45, 46. It says, these signs of wonders shall be upon thy seed. The curses to tell who our children of Israel are. Amos 3, 1 and 2. Yahweh said he's not, it basically says he's not going to punish he's not going to punish any other nation other than Israel for their own iniquities, man. So that's how you know that the people are Israelites. But besides this, right here, this is proving that the Olmecs were a melanated people, man. Negroid, Negrito-looking people. And he fell upon another sword, bringing about the Cambodians. All right, so I'm showing him another way he fell up on the sword.
Think about it. Because if you look at the facial features of the statues and the way they're structured, don't they look pretty, I don't know, Mongoloid? I mean, look at all.
And the term Mongoloid, that's something that Esau made up. That's something that Esau made up, man. All right. Mongoloid, even Negroid, Caucasian, that's something made up. He had to have the truth, man. All right, let's see. says Psalms 58:3, the wicked are strange from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And that's one of the lies. Oh, this Caucasoid, this Negroid, this Mongoloid, this black, this white. Those are social constructs, man. False narratives, right? To hide the fact that they are the Idumeans, and to hide the fact that the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, the speckled birds are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and also to hide other history like this or the Olmecs.
These comparisons with Mexican people who look just like the Olmec heads.
All right, so he messed up. So he said Olmecs. Because he was trying to compare the phenotypes. What he said, mixed blood Mexican. All right, but little did he know that the children of Israel is mistaken for Hamites all throughout the Bible. All right. Right, because when Hernando Cortez came to Mexico, these people their answer was super dark skinned, man. A lot of them, they don't look the same like they were, just like the so-called Negroes don't look like the same from 500 years ago. Right, but little you know what he messed up. If you look, you see what his teeth at, see what that Olmec head is to his left. And then a little left, you see that black and white picture. Not from his what is it? That'll be his left hand. According to us, that'll be his right hand. To us, that'll be his left. All right. With this line up between his hand and his beard, you see that woman right there. He just started his argument by having that woman in the picture. Can a woman look just like the Olmec, heads? All right. There you go right here. I found the woman head right here. Hold on. All right, so this right here. So this saltcitydata.com is one of them bloggers and stuff. All right. Esau did lack a lot of them. These people in Mexico wasn't really mestizo. Esau did that to boost his number. But there was intermixing, because Hosea chapter 8 had to be filled, even shall mix itself among the people. All right, but just like the so-called Negroes, Judah, not everyone that mixed with Esau or fought by Esau, same thing as so-called Mexican Issachar. Not all of them was mixed with Esau, fought by Esau, so it's a lie. All right, but some did. All right, but some didn't. So he says, right here, see those same features and stuff. All right, let me see. What that woman at? Oh, man, I know it's probably passing up, man, so fast. All right, and, yep, there she go. Get a big look at her. And she looked just like those Olmec statues. Just like them. Because the scriptures, they're just like mistaken for the Egyptians, which are the same people. The Egyptians, the sons of Mizraim, come from the land of Ham, so do the Canaanites. Right? All right, so with that, man, that guy, he fell upon a sword. So I hope you all been edified and shalom.